Listen, if you've been looking to buy vacant land here in North Port, Florida, I'm sure you guys have been looking for months or even possibly years into the area and kind of what this area is looking like. Like, for example, this vacant lot right behind me. But we are going to be breaking down what has been changing here in the last 12 months compared to 2023 with land prices so that you guys know exactly how much you should pay for specific pieces of land so that you guys are not overpaying, but also see if you guys can find some great deals on some vacant lands. Hey friends, my name is Noah Ward. I am a residential real estate broker here in the greater North Port area and partners in a custom home building company where we build on vacant lots just like this one right behind me. And in this video, like I said, we are going to be breaking down what lot prices look like in North Port for 2024 because I did make a video about 2023. However, lot prices have changed a little bit and I want you guys to be well aware of what you should be paying for land so that you guys do not overpay. But right behind me is just one vacant piece of land, for example, that is for sale. And it ranges relatively talking, these land prices here in North Port can be anywhere from $15,000, which is extremely hard to find, which most likely you're not going to find that, all the way up to $50,000, $80,000, $90,000. And so why exactly do all these prices change and fluctuate so significantly if you're just all talking about 1/4 acre residential parcel? So today we are going to be jumping right into my computer so that we can actually outline different pieces of vacant land so that you guys know, okay, maybe you should pay $20,000, maybe you should pay $25,000, maybe you should pay $18,000 for that lot, and you're not paying $30,000 for a lot that really should be $20,000, right? Now, if you're looking to build a custom home, it is a little bit different because building a custom home, there's a lot more factors that go into it. So if you guys want to know more about building a custom home on one of these vacant pieces of property, you guys can reach out to us with our custom home building company email down below. We'd be more than happy to walk through any kind of vacant land that you guys own in the North Port area to make sure that it is a buildable lot, and we'd be more than happy to work with you on that. But with all that being said, guys, if you guys are looking to move to the North Port area, you guys just want to know what it's like to live in North Port, we do have a dedicated buyer's relocation guide for you guys, 100% free for you to download. Link is in the description down below. And if you guys just want to know all about the new construction that's happening here in the North Port area, we do have an exclusive VIP email list that I personally work one-on-one with each and every single one of you guys to walk you guys through what new construction looks like and pair you with either the right builder, or if you are looking to build more of a custom home with us, we can also work with you and specialize in a specific floor plan that fits your family's needs. But with all that being said, guys, let's jump straight in my computer and let's start discussing land prices for 2024. So now that we've hopped into my computer, now let's dive into the North Port area specifically to show you guys what exactly you are going to be looking at when looking at lots at different price ranges. As you guys can see here, we're on the MLS on the back end right now, and you can see that there's anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 vacant lots that are rotating on the market at any given time, usually here in the city of North Port. So there's different areas that obviously we want to look into, right? And we've already made videos about, the more popular areas, what's happening in each of these areas. So go and check out all those videos. But in general terms is that the most popular areas right now are between Sumner Boulevard and Toledo Blade right in this area. And that's just because that's where more of the commercial area, commercial development is happening. And SMH, Sarasota Memorial Hospital, is being built right here as well. So there's a huge influx of interest into this general area. So let's just start off by talking a little bit about what does a typical lot look like, right? So we'll just scroll in here. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of vacant land for sale over here, but let's just click on one, right? So we have this lot right here. So you see the lot lines right here. It's your typical 80 by 125. You'll see 80 by 125 feet, nothing crazy. This one actually has a green belt on the back, which that obviously adds a little bit of value to a lot of people because they give that extra, 50 to 60 foot buffer between you and your next backdoor neighbor right over here. So it's super nice to have a green belt there. But like I was saying is that all these lots are 10,000 square feet for the most part, right? And, these lots go for anywhere between $22,000 to $25,000. Typically, that's the average price right now for these lots. Now, last year in 2023, I could say that you could get those lots maybe for $18,000, $19,000, $20,000. However, now with the influx of people that are moving into the area, the commercial development that is happening, Sarasota Memorial that's getting a little bit further down the line on the building process. For the hospital, land prices have gone up a few $1,000s, but in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing crazy when you're building a $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 house. A couple $1,000s really doesn't matter at that point. So we're just going to keep scrolling through here, right? So to show you guys what it kind of looks like. So here we have another property. This one is not on a greenbelt, it's on a freshwater canal, right? So a lot of people emphasize freshwater canals having a little bit more a higher price tag for some people. However, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, it's all personal preference. I personally don't like freshwater canals just because there's no benefit for them, for me at least, just because, you know, obviously you have mosquitoes, you have the animals, you have everything there. There's not really a benefit to be in a freshwater canal lot just for those main reasons. And now a lot of people do price these lots a little bit higher. See, as you can see, this one's almost $30,000. This one down here is $32,000. But as you can see, the lot dimensions are still the exact same, 80 by 125 feet deep, nothing crazy there. So it's all personal preference at the end of the day if you want to live on a freshwater canal. But these freshwater canals right here, they don't lead to anywhere. They don't lead to the Gulf. They don't lead to saltwater access. So there's really not much of a benefit to be on one, except you get a little bit extra space between you and your backyard neighbor. However, if you wanted something like that, I would obviously opt to buy on a greenbelt just for that main purpose, is that you don't have to deal with mosquitoes, you don't have to deal with all that of a canal, but you still get that extra buffer between you and your backyard neighbor. So that's another thing to consider. But yes, your typical lots do range anywhere from $22,000 to $25,000. Then you have the greenbelt lots, which are a little bit more expensive. They may range an extra $1,000, $2,000 on top of what your typical lot would be. And then you have these canal lots over here, which people say that they're anywhere from, you know, $27,000 to $35,000. Now it's just personal preference at that point if you want to live on a freshwater canal, but those are the going rates for that. But now let's talk about, what does a double lot price look like here? Because I see a few that are popping up right here. So if we stay in this general vicinity, right, you see that these lots right here would be more of a premium because you have a quarter acre, this equals a half acre total, just under a half acre, 0.46 acres. So nothing crazy, but a lot of people do put an emphasis on that because, you know, it's harder to find a double lot than it is to find a single lot, right? Obviously. So a lot of people put more of a premium onto these lots. However, this one, for example, is $30,000. This one over here is $30,000. Same owner. They're charging $30,000 per lot. Now, that is an okay price for two double lots. However, realistically, if you are looking around a little bit now, if it's in a prime location that you absolutely love and you absolutely want that lot, for sure, 100% $60,000 is not an issue, because once again, it's a few $1,000s more than what you typically pay, and in the grand scheme of things, it does not really make a difference. So 60,000, it's an okay price. Now I can get double lots right now here in the North Port area for about $52,000 total. So about $25,000 each lot. So you got to keep that in mind. Typically, I usually help buyers with the, you know, $50,000 price point range for these double lots. Now 60,000 is fine if you are planning on building, because once again, that difference does not make much of a difference, I guess. So it's all personal preference. If you really love the location, $60,000 is nothing crazy. But, you know, some people are charging $40,000 per lot for each of the double lots. So that's $80,000, which I personally would not buy, because I could go out and find 3 lots for $80,000, for example, right? And I don't think we'll come across 3 lots on this one, but here's one right here for $40,000. As you can see, they're 2 quarter-acre lots, but they've been on the market for quite some time now. They are on a greenbelt, which is nice because it has that extra buffer between you and your backyard neighbor. But is it $80,000 nice? I'm not too sure. Well, for me personally, it's not. But for some people, it might be, because the roadways and everything, they may be really nice. And so $80,000 for some people may be ideal for them. However, the going rate, like I said, is about $55,000 for a double lot. This one's a little bit more in line. As you can see, $27,000. We could easily get them to $50,000. Double lots right here once again. So there's your double lot option, right? And typically that's all we're going to see is these quarter acre lots that are being divided, are being added on to either create a double lot or a triple lot, right? And I'm just going to continue scrolling to see if there's any other difference that we can go down here. This is another double lot right here. Let's see, scroll through here. And then obviously the location is going to be obviously the main differentiating factor with prices. Now you can see here, I know that this is a double lot because I've actually looked at this one in person. So this one right here is $50,000. It's down this street. I can't remember which two lots they are. However, it is $50,000, which is a fair price because literally Sumner Boulevard is right here. Access to I-75 is right there, and you can go down to US 41 going south there. Sarasota Memorial Hospital is being built right there. So there's a lot of benefits to being really close to Sarasota Memorial Hospital and Sumner Boulevard. Ideally, that's what I look for when I'm buying land, is going to be, you know, how quick it is to 75 and how quick it is to US 41. Then we have this option right here, which this lot right here is going to be, it's a little over 1 acre in size, right? So 1 acre in size, this is 214 feet by 230 feet. So it's a huge lot, right? Just over an acre in size. It's $120,000, which honestly is not a bad price if you are looking to have a little bit more room to span your house. You're looking to build a bigger property, whatever that may be, or you just want more room between you and your neighbors. This is typically the going rate for an acre, anywhere between, you know, $90,000 to $120,000 an acre. That's typically the right price for any given, if you're looking for an acre, price per acre in the North Port area, that's what it is, right? And now we don't really have too many freshwater canals. However, we are building a custom home on a freshwater canal. And this is actually one of the only areas in North Port that have freshwater canals. So if we scroll down here, right, we're building a house right on this lot right here. So there'll be a custom house. It's about 3,200 square feet living square footage, about 4,500 square feet total square footage right here. That'll be done in the next few months as well. But then this, like I said, this is one of the only freshwater canals. It's a private community. It's a very nice community, Duck Key. So if you want to check out more information on Duck Key, we did make a video about that. You guys can go click the link up above. But as you can see, there is only one lot for sale, and it's over $500,000. It is 3 lots, which is super nice. It is a nice big lot, but the water access is a little limited. Obviously, for putting your boat, you could put a boat dock right there. But obviously you're at the end of one of these little canalways, so it may not be the most ideal. However, it's a great community. It's very quiet, reserved. It's a secluded community, very private. There's a lot of benefits of this community for sure. So if you are looking for that, this is an amazing option. If you are looking to build more of a higher end custom home in North Port, this is where I would choose to buy it if you're looking to build on the water for sure. So we're just going to keep scrolling here. And now obviously a lot of people like Warm Mineral Springs. What Warm Mineral Springs land prices look like is a little bit different than traditional North Port. And so if we scroll in here, you can see that all these lots are pretty much cleared. A lot of these lots, I should say, are cleared here in North Port. Nothing crazy though. But these lots do go for a little bit more of a premium. As you can see, 74,000, 98,000, 59,000. Now we're into the trees over here. This is a $90,000 double lot, you know, $90,000 single lot. Now this is significantly more than our other single and double lots that we had in North Port. As you remember, you know, traditional lots anywhere from 22 to 25,000. These are selling for 89,000. Realistically, they're probably 75,000 each. So it is a significant markup, about 3 times the markup for sure. And then we also have these over here, which are super nice. These preserve lots that are in Warm Mineral Springs. The homes are a little bit bigger over on this side, but they do back up to the preserve over here. They do come at a little bit more of a premium of $70,000 a piece. However, they are super nice because you could buy both of them for probably $120,000, give or take, and you would be sitting very nice because you have this nice preserve in the back. You don't have to worry about anyone building right behind you as well. So that's another nice feature to have over there. But once again, this is Warm Mineral Springs over here, and you guys can obviously go around, check out all these other lots. But over here, the lots are a little bit cheaper because you do have to clear some land and everything. So either 36, 26, 35, all in that price range, right? And then if we scroll over here, just to give you guys a little bit more of an idea, right? So let's go into North Port Estates, because a lot of people are like, hey, no, I want a little bit more acreage and I don't want to be on an acre lot, right? So let's look over here. So if we look over here, the typical price for these lots are anywhere from $120,000 to $150,000 an acre. As you can see here, this is going to be sitting on 3 acres, and this is $124,000 an acre, which is super nice. I mean, it's right on a pond, very secluded. You could build a custom home on here as well. So this is where, if you're looking for more acreage, like 3 to 5, 6, 7 acres, this is where you want to buy, is in North Port Estates, because that's where all the acreage homes are. This is where you can build a nice compound. You can spend a couple $100,000 on land and then build a very nice home on there and be, secluded and don't have to worry about your next door neighbor being 10 feet away from you, right? So that's a huge benefit of land prices there. Now, the land prices in North Port estates have stayed steady, but overall land prices in North Port in general have gone up a little bit, a few $1,000s on these lots. But once again, it doesn't break the bank, because when you're looking to build a $500,000 house, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 simply does not, does not impact you as much as $20,000, $50,000, $80,000 impact. So that kind of breaks down a little bit of the changes we've been seeing in 2024. Do we see prices going up in North Port for land? Yes, because there is a lot of land availability still. However, there's a lot of growth happening in North Port, which is why a lot of people want to build new construction in North Port, because it's not in an HOA. You have a little bit more land than other places in Sarasota, and land is obviously a lot more affordable. A quarter-acre lot here is $25,000. A quarter-acre lot in Sarasota is over $250,000. So there's a significant difference between being close to Sarasota versus still being in Sarasota County, but yet still having the amenities of living in North Port. So I hope you guys found a lot of value in this video. And always remember, guys, if you have any questions, you guys can reach out to us at any time. So that pretty much sums up buying land in North Port for 2024. As you guys can see, there has been a few changes that have happened in 2023, but not a lot of changes, right? But there are a lot of things you have to be aware of, such as scrub jay birds and also gopher tortoises. And there's so many different variables that go into building a house in North Port. So if you guys want our expert help on that, not only from a brokerage perspective, but a custom home building perspective, you guys can reach out to us with our contact information down below, whether that be to help you purchase some land, buy a house, or if you guys are looking to build a custom house. Like I said, I am partners in a custom home building company. We're building many homes here in the North Port area. We'd be happy to walk you through any of our homes. So definitely go and check out all the links down in the descriptions down below. But if you guys are looking just to move to the North Port area in general, and you guys want to know what it's all about, we do have a dedicated buyer's relocation guide for you. So go and click that link in the description down below as well. But with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys checking out this video as always, and we will catch you guys all on the next one.